All right, guys. I am sitting here vaping and thinking. I got some talking to do. I got some world issues to solve. And honestly, I don't know. It's just weird. I think it's genuinely weird that I solved every major world issue that exists. I did it before I was 25. Now I'm just sitting here, 30, and kind of looking back and going like, yeah, none of that shit's happened yet. Kind of like this awkward, like, still have this solution to everything. I'm just kind of waiting for those ideas to be shared and kind of put out. And I did a number of videos and did like a whole playlist, and I like get a no gimmick was like vote world president Nelson, just straight up. It's like my world president platform, like yo, but just like as a funny like whatever. But yeah, so I want to briefly talk about each of the things and just kind of just go over them again. Just talk about it. Talk about all the how to save all the major things or whatever. Probably the most important one, I guess, is solving world hunger. So world hunger is kind of a funny issue because technically speaking, my solution is grow more food. It sounds kind of funny. It sounds kind of rude, but to be fair, the honest solution is just growing more food. So I live in a neighborhood where I have over 100 trees. I would guesstimate that there's probably around 500 trees lining my neighborhood. And I would say that it's a waste of space. What we should have is fruit trees. Very simply, world hunger is solved by planting the right plants. I mean, like, it is kind of hilariously simple. You literally just plant the right plants. Like, you literally just plant fruit trees instead of random trees that people can't use. You know, I, it kind of breaks my brain, like I on the video that I did talking about it a couple years ago, I just like pointed the thing, the camera down the street and was like, imagine if this was fruit trees. It's just like the most obvious, easy thing, and I'm sitting here like, ugh, Mister I was 25, solved the world hunger. Yeah, yeah, I did that. But yeah, so world hunger solved. That's how you solve world hunger. Now we're gonna tackle animals and plants. So my idea to save all endangered animals and plant species in the planet at the same time is nice. It's gonna be fun. It's maybe one of my favorites because I'm a huge animal guy. I love nature, big nature dude. Like love doing my hikes and everything. So how you do it? The idea is called advanced sushi. And you might know what we're getting at here. What we're gonna do is get people to pay for the animals and endangered animals to eat them or to have them as pets. So straight up, no cap, $1 million here, $1 million there. Some random dude has a cheetah pet and Walmart has like a tank of sharks, right? Like I don't know. And then what happens is we turn that money into rehabilitation services. It's entirely simple, and all of the kind of like different keys in society to do that already exist. All you need to do is send the funding to an organization, and then if you want to have the animal as a pet, you would go to zoos. Zoos have specialists that train people that work there to work with different animals. So literally, you want to own a cheetah. Well, spend the extra money to go to classes at a zoo where there's already professionals that teach you how to work with cheetahs, and then you have spend the extra little sum to have an enclosure, and bada bing bada boom, a couple $1 million is funneled straight into research and rehabilitation for species. Now the other thing that's important for this idea is there's a lot of animals that'll kind of be not desirable. There's animals that people just aren't gonna want, and there's gonna be ones that people are really gonna want. And honestly, I'm thinking like sharks. I kind of want like a little shark, a little illegal shark. You know what I mean? That'd be sick. But sharks, like big cats. I mean, there's a number of animals that are going to be incredibly desirable. And honestly, just slap a big price tag on it and spread the money around. Spread the money into other fields for the less desirable species. And bada bing, bada boom, we've solved every endangered animal and plant species at the same time. Just straight up. Every animal and plant species not endangered. Every single, it's actually ridiculous that we could just kind of like eat stuff. And I mean, like advanced. I mean, maybe I shouldn't call the idea advanced sushi, but it's catchy, dude. I think it's catchy. Uh, yeah. So all right. So that's all that stuff. Oh. So infinite electricity for the rest of human existence. Yeah. It's flashy. I like it. It's a big title. Infinite electricity for the rest of human existence, right? Like it's flashy. It's nice. Now, for this idea, all we're going to need to do is get a bunch of solar poles. So, literally, just a pole with a thing with solar panels attached, and attach that to the electric grid that already exists. There's a number of reasons that we're going to need to do solar poles over time. Society has started to do it slowly. I mean, I made the idea 5 years ago, and then we started seeing solar poles come in all across America. So I'm just like not really bothered if that idea got stolen. I'm kind of sitting here like, maybe, just maybe, we should start harvesting from the sun that we're near. And I don't know, just little old me over here. If you look at the universe and where we're at, just the most readily available source of energy that we could find is probably going to be stars and suns. So I'm sitting here, little old me, just going like, maybe we should start harvesting from the sun just a little bit, right? Like, realistically, the real function is real big function that's going to have this be a major necessity and something that's already happening in society and needs to be pushed further is the need for electricity. The more electricity that we use, the more we need a grid to support it. I mean, like the first things they'll get, kind of extra, probably be like electric grids, hospitals, schools, food centers, places like that. So when the electricity goes down, there's still electricity. Just some kind of backup systems and things like that. Ooh, that octane is hurting. That octane is hurting. Yeah, so, yeah, just as funny as it is, as flashy as it is, free electricity for the rest of human existence hinders on people building enough solar poles. Just sticking them in the ground, just straight up. And there's going to be a certain point where you shouldn't be charged anymore for electricity usage, but it might still be a necessity. I mean, I say free, but it's like I should probably push these guys. They are hurting. I'm not even like doing anything. Um, well, I will finish this fight up really quick and just get back to it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Help me, other teammate. Let's push. Let's push the corner. Yeah. Oh god. I'm dead.
I'm down. I'm not done yet.
I'm dead. I tried. Let me go back over here. No, we're all dead. Yeah, happens. Welcome to Apex. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we went over the idea for infinite electricity for the rest of human existence. As flashy as it is kind of exactly what it sounds like. All right. So what else? War. There we go. There, I solved war. So as interesting as it is, as fun as it is to watch, not really. What it should be is 100v100, just straight up, like no games. Like if if people want to do war, just do 100v100 in the woods. Now, what this really is turning war civilized. That's all it is. That's all I'm doing here is trying to turn war into a civilized act. Just as as far as that logic can go. Try, turn war into a civilized act. But more or less, when you send over 100v100 in the woods, what it means and kind of the real implications is later on, afterwards, if a place or a country decides to bomb somebody and they hit city centers or art centers or main areas, then you can effectively say, without a shadow of a doubt, that because they refused to do 100v100 war and decided to drop bombs on civilians, the express purpose was to murder people, and that's it. That's 100%. There's just no doubt, unequivocal. That country dropped a bomb specifically to murder people, and that is it. And that should be enough to, kind of over time, hopefully, fingers crossed, stop war from happening or cause war to just become civilized. Yeah, one of the two. Like one of the two. Either war will simply stop because it's barbaric, or war will continue but become more civilized. The other interesting impact of this is if war is fought on the scale of 100v100, then the amount of money that we spend on materials, and the amount of money that we spend on people is just irrelevant. It's just not, just all of that focus, all of that money, all of that manpower can just go somewhere else, just for whatever it is. And that's maybe a bad thing, because it's kind of like looking at an entire job sector and going like, honestly, if I solve war, then there doesn't need to be as many of you. Like, it's just like, my bad. Like, I guess. Like, yeah, like, I mean, it's kind of what it is. I don't think that the world will ever get to a place where there's no war or no conflict. But because I don't know. Like, as long as there's robbers, there's always going to be cops, right? Like, there's kind of that old adage, where it's like, as long as there's robbers, there's going to be cops, right? Like, it's just kind of how it is. So I'm not sure if I can completely solve war, but I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling on, on. All right. So next topic, if I can remember another one, I'm not sure. That might kind of be it. Infinite electricity. We went over solving all endangered animals and plants. The food production thing for ending world hunger, and we went over solving war. I'm so sure there's another one. But you know what? If you're really, really interested, I would say go look at my old playlists from like 4 or 5 years ago, where I summarize these ideas in like half an hour bulks, where I'm just going in, like, just sitting there like, guys, like, just fresh, like right when I came up with the ideas, just all into it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. I figure I'm just gonna rock out and play the rest of the game. I don't know how many people are here for Apex, but hopefully there's just like a million people on this video going like, okay, this random 30-year-old actually solved some stuff. Like, just like a little bit. You know what I mean? At least. I don't really care about getting famous on Apex anymore. So that's like a whole thing that I just am not going to talk about. Like, yo. Uh, all right, all right,
Care
all right.
package coming in.
Old people here. I have shotguns. Gotta focus up. Gotta win the game. Found. Oh, nice. That's pretty big too. That third party is nice. I'm going. I'm just gonna go for my shotguns, man. Get all up close. My teammates are going kind of slow, man. I'm picking up some speed.
Enemy shield cracked. Fighting. Target there. Second scanning.
Fence in position. The fence is complete. Reloading. I downed an
Goodbye.
enemy.
Yo, that fuse is probably so mad right now.
Enemy void nexus there. Forget that. Cutting the phase tear.
I'm so dead. So dead. I tried. It was a good game. Good times. Well, yeah. Well, I feel good. I feel good about explaining more of the world's solution ideas. It's been a couple years, man. I haven't thought about it that much in a couple years, but it's been nice. Oh yeah, and I guess as a weird adage, like I've been thinking about this shit a little bit. The fact that I solved every major world issue that exists mean oh the air pollution. Oh my god, yeah, I solved air pollution. Yeah, okay. That's a complicated one. Yeah. We're just gonna leave it. The fact that I solved every major world issue that exists makes me the most important human in human history. Like, very literally, my name is going to be in history textbooks for the rest of human existence. And I'm just kind of chilling here, a normal dude. And I don't know. I just want to express that that's weird and just kind of let people know who I am as a person a little bit because I know that's going to be the big question. Ugh. Oh, that was my PlayStation popping up. But yeah, no, the big question is going to be like, who was this guy? You know, this random dude solved every major world issue, and then just kind of like, I'm actually planning on like fucking off to an island or something afterwards. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to deal with people. But yeah, so I would just, it's one of those things. I think about it a little bit. It's weird. Hopefully, it's genuine, and I hope everyone's having a nice day. It's been your boy Kids. Peace.